Hi, this is what to say when somebody asks about your badge. And Rennie Peterson came up with this idea. It's called button hits. And basically that's another word for a badge, is a button. But this is actually what to say when people ask about your badge. This particular one says, if you don't like your job, ask about mine. So quite often, well, you forget you've got it on and people will say, well, what's your job then? And I always say, I show people how to make loads of money. Do you know anybody interested in making lots of money? And 99% of the time they come back and say, what is it? And this is the time that what you should always be carrying is some cards with you. And you should also have a pen. Now don't just give them a card and rely on them to phone you. What you should do is say, well, what I'll do is I'll send you some information in the post. You take down the name, the address and the telephone number, and then you post them with some information in the post or drop it off. Now if you're at your car, you should have some information packs in your car just to give them. But the key is to get the name, address and telephone number to follow them up, because the fortune is actually in the follow-up. If you've got another card, you can actually give them that one to have a look at the website, but don't leave till you actually got their telephone number and address. Hi, this is a second version of how to actually use the badge. Especially if you're wearing this and you've been out for a drink, it tends to lower people's resistance and they will ask about the badge. But sometimes when you forgot to actually sort of look at the badge, where people haven't asked you about the badge, but you catch them looking a bit strangely to try and read what your badge says. This gives you an opportunity to move in. You can actually say like, oh, I see you're looking at my badge. What it says actually is, if you don't like your job, ask about mine. And then shut up. And always come back then, come on, what's your job? And again, go into the say, always say, I show people how to make loads of money. Do you know anybody who wants to make lots of money? And always come back and ask what it is. That gives you the chance to get the name and address and most important telephone number. Always be enthusiastic and excited about it, because if they're not, then nobody's not going to actually want to join you.